Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions. What is the meaning of life? Since all life will eventually die, so what is the significance of this journey? People are always searching for the extraordinary value of existence. It is as if life must be as grand as the stars. But in my opinion, meaning may lie hidden in the smallest of lives. For example, Laporte Chameleon, solving a century-old human puzzle in 4 months, short-lived prisoners. Perhaps my story can give you an answer. I was born in a pile of dead leaves in Madagascar. This is the first time I've ever smelled the air. The dampness of Saturn carried a faint, rotten smell. Later, I realized that it was my parents' scent. 7 months earlier, they buried their eggs in this soil and quietly died, like 2 leaves drained of water, slowly becoming part of the forest. No milk, no goodbye. Just 8 eggs as dowry. I never met them. No one knows me. No one waits for me. No one teaches me where to crawl or what to eat. I opened my eyes an orphan. The whole world was alien. Even the hard lumps in my belly puzzled me. Later I learned. Those were my egg steps. I was born with. My parents' forced inheritance. My life is a season with head and tail chopped off. From shell to death. 4 months. Too short to watch a leaf wither, let alone see spring, summer, autumn, winter. Genes etched commands in my brain, but gave no explanation. Climb higher. Don't get eaten by snakes. Eat more flies. Grow fast. Flash your skin into rainbows. Fight the males. Pick a winner. Bury the eggs deep. No choice. No hesitation. No why. Like a man thrown off a cliff, clutching grass to climb up. No time to ask why he climbs. Survival is never easy. Hunt 100 flies a day. Tongue like a spring, or you won't grow finger. Length in 2 weeks and won't survive the first cold rain. The first time I saw a fly, my tongue shot out on its own. When it snapped back, I learned hunger can be filled. Trees are my battlefield and refuge. My claws grip twigs like pliers. But even the thinnest branch hides death. One night, curled on a limb dozing, I felt a faint tremor beneath me, the rasp of a cat-eyed snake's scales. Louder than my heartbeat. I didn't think. I let go and jumped, hit the leaf litter. Back burned like fire. Yet I laughed through tears. That sentimental word is nothing compared to the feel of dead leaves catching my spine. Being alive is just breathing after the pain. The agony hadn't faded when the gene whip cracked again. Climb, find a taller tree. Ground is 10 times deadlier. Every rustling leaf hides teeth. Crawling past mushrooms. I mistook a stick insect for a branch. It twitched, I dove into rot. Learning even what to grab is luck. Then a strange heat crept into my nostrils. Not rot, not soil, but dry. Sun-baked air. I followed it to a scar in the forest, a dirt road dug by humans. Hard as iron, cold under moonlight. I crawled flat, exposed, until I hid in the shadow of a green bottle. Then climbed a worm-eaten stump. Claws dug into grain until nails split. Dawn painted the stump gold before I dared look up, and every scale tightened. The forest I thought I knew was gone, bulldozed into fields. Neat rows of crops stabbed the horizon, green and blinding. The trees I climbed, hid in, trusted. Only this stump remained beneath my feet. Days became exile. I darted between branches, lived on flies. My tongue grew sharper, my body longer. One morning in the sun, I saw my skin had changed. No longer dusty grey, back emerald, belly ancient blue, eyes ringed with colour. I was mature. The fireworks of sex, the countdown to the funeral. I climbed the highest branch and set myself ablaze. Soon 2 crowned gladiators arrived, crests sharp as scimitars. They fought for me. Crests clashed. Losers broke bones, went blind. No one backed down. This was their last battle too. Win or lose, death followed. I watched coldly. The victor came. Mating was brief as a sigh. His seed entered, his temperature crashed, pupils clouded. He crawled away. I watched him vanish into distant branches. We wouldn't meet again. Mating was just one orphan burying another. After he left, my body grew heavy, like carrying stones. No one told me what it meant. But dragging eggs a third my weight back to the deadly ground. I suddenly didn't care. On the ground, a pig. No snake scales brushed me. Leaves circled. I became a trembling dead leaf. I held my breath for 3 seconds. Not from fear, but to keep the unborn from ending. In that moment, I thought of my unseen mother. Did she tremble too, crossing death for me? Claws dug sun, warmed shallow soil, too deep, and they'd suffocate. Too shallow, and they'd bake. A gamble for the future of the species. When the 8th egg dropped, strength drained, convulsions blurred my vision. Live, I hissed into the pit, though they'd never hear. When the last leaf covered the nest, blue-green, gold. Red neon streaked the fields, a miniature light show. More brilliant than human fireworks. Scientists call it the death rainbow. I call it wildfire. Before the grave, that was death. Nothing to fear. Like rain stops, like nightfalls. I never met my parents. Had no friends. Heard no comforting word. Never understood meaning. But I climbed trees. Ate flies. Dodged snakes. Flashed my colors. Buried my eggs. Maybe that's the answer. No grand truth. Just being alive. No epic. No medal. Just these battered moments. We never saw 4 seasons, yet with fierce brevity, we forged nature's brightest miracle. Life's value isn't measured in length, but in the intensity of its burn. Don't cling to what the world calls meaningful. Meaning is what you give it, not what others define. The times you zoned out, the sunrises you watched, the stars you counted. Those useless moments are your life. Don't ask why. Existing is meaning enough. I was here. I struggled. I left something behind. That is enough. Life is a wilderness. It doesn't need gilded meaning. If you savor the moment, every breath you take is a footnote in the universe's book. The meaning of your life.